Kylie Jenner finally speaks out about her bad mothering so evidently. Kylie Jenner isn't a great mother, or at least she hasn't raised her baby well, according to the majority of her fans. So, let's hear what Kylie has to say. This is what she said. Kylie Jenner and Travis Scott's relationship has always been fascinating, and it's no different now, with secret pregnancies, amusement park rentals, and $1.4 million gifts. Kylie and Trav are apparently back together and expecting their second kid after some time apart. But when did their romance begin? And what exactly is going on with them these days, particularly Stormi? Let's go for it. Kylie Jenner recently discussed her life as a mother, her daughter Stormi, and other topics. To see what she said, scroll down. Kylie Jenner, the reality TV star and beauty mogul, recently spoke up about her makeup company, her baby Stormi Webster, and much more. Becoming a mom was the biggest change for me, she adds. I've grown so much as a person, and I continue to grow every single day. I love learning and I'm trying to be the best person I can possibly be. The founder of Kylie Skin also stated that she learned a lot from her mother, Kris Jenner, and her sisters. It was fantastic to witness my older sisters and mother as I grew up. My mom is the most competent lady I know when it comes to balancing motherhood and work, she stated. I think I really want to pass that on to Stormi to be strong and independent because my mother did such a terrific job parenting us. Are there parenting rules that Kylie follows when raising Stormi? Kylie Jenner went from being a young socialite to becoming a mother, and she appears to have changed dramatically as a result. Kylie has managed to keep her first, and so far, only, child's pregnancy a secret from the rest of the world, at least for the most part. Not only Kylie Jenner, I believe that everyone, and especially mothers, have rules concerning their children in their home. No one would want their children to be publicized by just anyone or to be beaten by their bunnies when the mother is not around. Take a peek at some of her rules. Number 1. She has nannies. This television star is extremely busy, so it's hardly surprising that she enlisted the help of others to raise her child. Some speculate that she has employed 4 different nannies since the birth of her daughter. And why is that? No one knows. People with large families, such as hers, may believe she could simply ask the child's grandparents or one of her siblings to watch her infant for a while. However, her entire family is extremely busy, and several of the actress's siblings have children of their own to look after, so they are unlikely to have the time to do so. Number 2. Kylie doesn't want any germs touching Stormi. It's understandable that a parent would not want germs near their child, but Kylie is a little more rigid in this regard. According to reports, the singer, as well as the baby's father, is known to require visitors to perform particular things in order to avoid transferring diseases to Stormi. How safe is that? Well, I think these two are good examples. When they are anywhere near Kylie's baby, her visitors must wear surgical masks that may appear severe, yet it is understood. No one wants their children to come into contact with microorganisms that could make them unwell in the future. Do you? Number 3. Privacy is a really big deal. Kylie and her baby's father, Travis, are very popular, but they are trying to keep their daughter out of the spotlight as much as they possibly can. Kylie seems to be taking this pretty seriously. Most parents take dozens of pictures of their kids when they are born and post them all over social media, as well as sending the images to their friends and family members. But Kylie has been a bit different. She actually did not send photos of the little one very often after she was born. Kylie and Travis are very serious about Stormi having a normal childhood. Number 4. Kylie is the parent who is more involved. Stormi's father isn't very involved in her life, so it's fortunate that she and her mother have such a close relationship. While Kylie has altered her entire life in order to properly care for the child they both share, Travis does not appear to have the same goals. And this applies to many fathers. Why do you think this happens? Comment down below. He works in the music industry, which means he will most likely spend a lot of time away from his child, which he seemed to be fine with. This is why it is critical to spend time getting to know someone before having a child with them. Number 5. Little Stormi follows a vegan diet. When it comes to the vegan lifestyle, Stormi is no stranger. She eats a vegan diet, and it appears that her mother was already eating vegan meals and snacks when she became pregnant with Stormi. However, this Jenner is not the first in her family to introduce a vegan diet to her children, as one of the Kardashians did the same. Kourtney, one of her sisters, has also done something similar. The media star also pushes her children to eat gluten and dairy-free foods. Kourtney has claimed that eating like this makes her and her children feel better. Number 6. She can't appear on anyone else's social media accounts. Kylie is a very rigorous mom, especially when it comes to allowing her child's photographs to appear on social media platforms. When other people post pictures of Stormi online, the beauty mogul becomes irritated. She has not only barred a few others from photographing Stormi, but she has also made her feelings known when it comes to uploading those photographs online. It's difficult to hold her responsible for anything like that. Kylie is very active on social media, so she is well aware of how dangerous it can be for teenagers. This is a wise decision on her part. Number 7. Kylie makes people go through a lot to see her daughter. Stormi is likely to get a lot of visitors, but they will have to go through some fascinating experiences in order to see the tiny girl. Kylie's home is highly monitored by security, which is understandable given her wealth and celebrity. Kylie Jenner, like many other celebrities, has to deal with admirers who go to extremes. She simply appears to want to ensure that her daughter, as well as others who work for her, are as safe as possible. Because of the security guards, it's sometimes difficult for Kylie to get into her own house. Number 8. She gets to go on lots of vacations. Most children as young as Stormi cannot claim to have seen many places throughout the world, but that is not the case with this little girl. Anyone who follows Kylie on social media knows she takes a lot of vacations, and she isn't known for leaving her baby at home when she does. While it appears that she spends most of her vacations with her mother, there is photographic proof that she has also spent time with her father. The tiny one has visited a variety of locations. Number 9. Stormi is very fashionable. Stormi's mother is well known in the fashion world, so it's hardly surprising that she's forcing her daughter to follow in her footsteps. Even if the tiny one is too little to comprehend or care that what she wears is fashionable, she still has all of the cutest outfits for kids her age and size. The tiny girl may be young, but she, like her renowned cousins, aunts, and uncles, has already had her share of memorable fashion moments. This child's closet is most likely brimming with lovely garments. Number 10. People have to ditch their phones when they go to her house. Kylie requires visitors to hand in their mobile devices when they enter her home since she prefers to keep things private when it comes to her daughter. That is if they can get past the stringent security guards. That's most likely because Kylie is concerned that someone will snap a secret photo or video of her child without her knowledge. She is someone who does not want the privacy of her child or herself to be jeopardized. The actress does not want photographs of Stormi to be shared with the public unless she is the one uploading them. Kylie isn't a bad mother, in my opinion. What are your thoughts on the matter? Let us know what you think in the comments area below. This concludes our video for today. Thank you for taking the time to read this. I hope you found this video entertaining. Give it a thumbs up, like it, and subscribe for more. Remember to set on post notifications so you can be the first to know when we submit a new video. We'll see you in the next installment.